past Saturday's Knockout Kings 2 card on Showtime showed some of the best action fights of the year, and perhaps the end of the line for Andre Berto as a potential title contender. Berto was handed his third career loss and first stoppage by top-tier gatekeeper Jesus Soto Karass. Now, there's long been a seething hatred for Berto amongst the internet boxing community, stemming from the idea that he's been entitled throughout his career. And they're not wrong. Berto was pumped onto the HBO airwaves throughout his career at all costs, even allowing him to fight for a vacant welterweight title against the lowly Mikey Rodriguez. There was also that time he made $1 million to beat Freddie Hernandez in one round. As a result of the force-feeding, fans rebelled and stuck to the notion that Berto wasn't as good as he was being touted to be. And once again, they weren't wrong. Granted, Berto might have been able to beat Jesus Soto Karass if he hadn't been fighting with one shoulder on Saturday, but then again, he was getting tagged in the first round fighting with two hands, and if could he beat Jesus Soto Karass is even a question, it's safe to say that he's hit his peak. Now, having said all of that, the hatred towards Berto himself has been a little unwarranted. Berto has simply been the beneficiary of the most powerful manager in the business. As for the vast amounts of money he's made compared to other, maybe better fighters, get out of the man's pockets. That's not a reason to hate the guy. Now, as it's turned out, Berto is a less talented, less successful version of Jermaine Taylor. Same manager, same fatal flaws that abruptly halted their buzz. And like Taylor, Berto is one tough dude inside the ring. In terms of action, it doesn't get much more reliable than Berto. Just take a look at his past 4 fights. Now, if he were managed by his friend from Florida, let's say, and promoted by Kathy Duva, he'd be revered as a fearless warrior with a never-say-die attitude. But this is what boxing fans love to do. Just say a fighter is overrated, and eventually he'll lose, and you'll be right. From the standpoint of respect, Berto has been a victim of his management, and certainly a victim of hype. He didn't turn out to be the star of the welterweight division. He turned into an all-action, all-heart brawler. And even though that's what every fan says that's what they want to see, sometimes they'd rather be right than be entertained.